Oh yeah. Good evening, Memgen Legion, and we're going to have another video. And today we're going to go into boss mode. We are the boss mode. We're going to go hardcore into the AI world. We're going to construct yet another project that I have been thinking on for some time. I did touch on it in a previous video and shown some groundwork to a web directory. Um, and here, basically, I'm going to show how you can do this pretty quickly, how you should be gathering all your data and saving a lot of time, where a lot of people will be going to apps and crawling the whole web, paying for instances to do that. We're going to do it for free today. We're going to be using Grok 3 and we're going to be using Google Gemini in times. Other than that, we're going to be in VS Code, we're going to be in Klein, we're going to be using our Anthropic API, and we've actually going to choose to use Claude 3.5 for most of it because it's a little bit cheaper, right? Um, and then we did use 3.7 at the beginning, and I will switch back into 3.7 for a task a little bit later on. So let's get into it. So the first thing to do to be a data king, literally, is to have several instances of Grok open. In this case, until interfaces AI is built, I, I'm still in browser. How? Um, and you would search your topics for your data, um, and how you would fill your directory up with information. And you can start doing that while you build the website. So just give some tasks in there, write a prompt out for several sections, and then as it researches it, you've got that data to come back to when we start filling in the web pages and the data cards and everything else that will be in our web directory instance. Um, so yeah, that's how we're going to do that one. We're going to have another instance open here that's just going to work on headings or hero sections. And the way I'm splitting it up is just so much easier. You can get the AI chat instance to sort of fall in line with what you're doing it, especially if you prompt, this is its purpose for this chat in the beginning. And this one here is more, they're very similar, these two, the way that I've started them up, but I want them to do different tasks and just keep it separate. So this one's analyzing data and actually writing blogs, as well as sort of analyzing large chunks of data out of the research Grok instance and just coming up with the main snippet. So here it's building data that will actually be information cards on our website. And each one of them, I'm just going to be able to copy and paste into Claude and then put them into our website. And again, this, as you're building your website out, you can start running your first instances, so you're ahead of schedule. Um, then you're gonna, go into Claude. You're gonna put a prompt into Claude in architect mode, and you're gonna tell him what you want to do. You want to create an AI directory. You want it to have these topics, this layout, blogs, categories, etc. Obviously, you'll need a good name. We're going to get to that anyway. But in the meantime, you can give this instruction because it's an instruction that will take a bit of time, to be honest, especially if you give them a good prompt. It will probably take like 20-30 minutes for it to round up all the files necessary. If you say just create a HTML or Next.js website for this, and this. And then you're going to go off and think about your name for your directory. And this is very important to get your name for your directory. You want to research keywords, and there's several ways you can do this. For this instance, I'm just going to say use Grok3 again, and you're going to research trending keywords in the on Google search and all of these things at the moment to do with AI. And the idea is to find then a domain that possibly has a keyword in it. If you're lucky, you will get one, and that will be a huge bonus to your SEO scoring and ranking to get on top of the page, right? And these all count to traffic in the long run, and they will help with your directory. We were very lucky, and I actually hit two keywords, agentic and AI. So our website is going to be called theagenticaidirectory.com. Pretty much bit of a jackpot there. Very lucky, but just goes to show that our spaces, even in the AI space, which is highly uh, well, it's flooded with lots of projects and directories and these sort of things at the moment. So we've got that, and in the meantime, we come back. We've already got our first research done for our blog post. Hopefully the Claude has set out your website, and you should have at the very beginning what we had was something like this, with no data. So and this, if you do a decent prompt, you can get this sort of quality pretty much like first time round. You will need to refine it probably another 2 or 3 times after, but you'll only be refining certain areas. You'll get this, it will look pretty good, and then you'll be like, right, this bit here, maybe let's change the color, or yeah, let's put more opacity, let's put more glow, these sort of things. Let's add a section. And then obviously your data, which we just talked about with Grok and stuff, they'll be building these sort of things here. So you just like natural language processing, featured categories, and we can go in there. And this is the sort of data that I've been pulling using Grok Deep Search. And it will just, one instance, remember the one that was just creating the heroes and the headers. There it is, there's the hero and the header. And then we've got all of the companies as such, not every single one. This is going to be a working based project, but it's got stuff dealing with natural language processing, or NLP, on there, and people will just be able to come, visit, click. Again, using some SEO, I'm going to probably hit this page up with a bit more SEO. And then we'll be ready, and you can go on. So that's the sort of data you'll pull in, and you can go on to all of this computer vision. Again, all of those with computer vision, it will keep getting added to, and you can just click and boom, it goes over to the download for that particular AI model instance. Or if it's something like Google Cloud Vision, it will just take you to Google Cloud Vision. So pretty handy. Let's move back to here. So we've got search. We're going to have featured categories. Again, that could be interesting to see. Open it up to people's ideas as well. Top LLM chat models. This is going to be like a keyword heaven for me. Basically, it's going to have all the top models. They're all going to be keywords. And they're all on one section of my landing page. Hello. So it's well thought out, done. It comes in it the same. You just click the link, and we're there, and we're on the page. So very handy for people. And all I've done is used Grok 3 Deep Search and the different instances of Grok 3. Search all these top models, and then get the links and blah blah blah. Featured tools, I haven't got that far yet, but the Claude 3.5, this is its own attempt on what it's done before in its first run, it added these sections with some examples that I haven't checked out yet. So it'll be cool if they are real examples and stuff. And there we are. Our blogs. We've gone through. We got a blog page, and again, every time I am creating one of these sections here in my deep research, I'm also using the same research material to then create a blog about that subject, and then putting my human in the loop steps in there as well, and editing it to sound to how I want it. We're building the blog at the same time, and we're there. This is another project built by Memgen.io. You will get used to hearing the name, and my GitHub. I will start sharing the GitHub out soon. My personal one, the founder of Memgen. So you can follow the projects that I build. And I do build many projects. Memgen will be building many projects. We have Interfaces AI also on the build at the moment. Some videos on our channels you can check out on Interfaces AI. And I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a very short dive into creating a directory, but I've given you some very masterful insights there, guys. If you use that information I give you, um, developers could take it even further, but this even for the everyday person, if you set yourself up with the instances of Grok 3 and then give each one a task, you're getting all of this data and building a very powerful website straight away. I might go with with this agentic AI directory. I will make this into a bit of a sort of a series on. We'll do more videos on it. It will be live by tomorrow evening. I'm just finishing off some stuff, and it will be interesting to report back to the channels and show how much growth we're getting every day, and so on and so forth. How I look after the upkeep of the blog and the directory, and I've got some pretty cool ideas. Because we are building Lola 59, our AI operator system, that's already flowing pretty well. Installing, I can make some handy videos of her actually running the blog for me and stuff like that, adding blogs and updating the website as we go. So that'll be another cool video into it. Again, data now is really at the click of a mouse. With all of these free deep search, even Perplexity's got a free version, and you've got Grok 3, you've got Gemini. On this particular one, I was just using Grok 3, and for me, Grok 3 is just very powerful for research and for coding. So it's sort of becoming my sort of basis where I'd start any project at the moment with, even if I'm just researching something, instead of researching into Google, I'll just be, let's put deep search on and get Grok to look it up for me. So yeah, there we go, video over, and look forward to number 2 when the directory goes live, and then we will keep up an update on the analytics and however I update the website for maintenance. Good evening and have a good weekend, guys.